Hi, this is Rebecca Kaus with week 1 of negotiation. The negotiation that I did this week involved hiring a babysitter for my children. I've never hired a teenage babysitter before, and I'm finding myself in need of childcare for the last week of this month, and then for 1 day a week through the school semester to do a clinic at school. I'll need a sitter after work or after school for them. The preparation that I did, I considered what I would need. Obviously, I need someone to stay with my children. I needed certain availability as far as days and hours. And I don't want to pay more than what I'm paying now for the center that they go to during the week. And I did consider that the pay that I'm paying right now includes meals, both breakfast and lunch, and it includes 1 field trip a week. So paying a sitter in my home, that amount would be above and beyond what a center is getting, because I would also be providing all the food and they wouldn't have field trips. I took into consideration what she might need, if she needs rides. I don't know if she drives or not, how I would accommodate that, and then the pay that she might want. I do know that sitters these days are asking upwards of $10 an hour for sitting, and then also she would need food. When we sat down and met, I focused on the relationship first. I introduced my children, I explained their needs, I explained my needs. She gave me a kind of a verbal resume, presented her official babysitting card and her CPR training certificate, and then I moved on to a bit of process. I touched on some of the 6 Ps. I explained the purpose of the meeting, what I needed, the logistical aspects of what I would need, and the commitment that I would need going forward if this was something that she wanted me to do, or wanted to do with me, excuse me. I then went on to substance. I kind of used what seemed like the surplus allocation method. I knew what I was willing to pay, and that's what I offered. I went with 1 deal point, and I persuaded her to come to that number, with letting her know that that's what I pay the center for the week, and that they provide food and field trips. I did seem to suffer an impeding factor in my offer. It was kind of a reverse of the one that we explored, the cognitive barrier. Nukin says that most people will take a sure thing over a gamble, and I went with the sure thing offer rather than gambling on a lower amount. I likely could have made a better deal for much less money, but I also believe that people should be paid appropriately for the work that they do, and I also think that paying me will ensure better care of my children. Also, with a child with special needs, a higher pay is warranted. So I did go in with a first offer at my highest offer at my RP. I offered to pay her what I pay the center, which is well below $10 an hour, and she agreed immediately. I felt I probably could have offered lower, and then possibly added transportation to sweeten the pot as a condition of making the higher pay. So I used what I think was an integrative approach, an interest-based approach, because I foremost need to preserve any relationship with a potential caretaker of my children. I needed her cooperation, and I found areas of our needs that were compatible, and I increased the zone of possible agreement by pointing out that she would be paid the same money as the center while providing less service. In the future, what I've learned, I'd like to go in with an initial offer that is less than my RP. I'm not very good at that yet, so that's a skill that I need to learn. And I'd also like to learn to ask more questions to try to get a better understanding of my opponent's position before I make an initial offer, or even hopefully have my opponent make the first offer to give me a better understanding of where they're at and what where the bottom of the zone lies. I think that is it. Thank you for watching.